Miss, I'm 240 short. That desk belonged to my wife. She passed in March. I just need to bring it home.
His voice didn't rise. That was the part that cut through everything. Nora had spent 3 weeks on that desk. Victorian walnut, 1880s, original hardware, a hidden drawer that still latched clean. She'd run the numbers until they made sense, flip it right, cover 2 months of back rent on her workshop, lose it, and Friday's deadline became a wall she couldn't climb. The attendant was already moving toward them.
5 minutes to full payment, or it transfers to the next bidder.
Nora looked at Walter's hands. They were shaking around $740 in cash, every bill he had. She looked at the desk. She looked at her bid number on the table. She opened her wallet and counted out $240.
Pay the man.
Walter stared at her like she'd said something in a language he was still translating. She was already standing up. She drove back to her workshop on NW couch and sat down at her bench without taking off her jacket. The budget sheet was still open on her laptop. No desk. No new inventory. No way to cover the workshop by Friday. She didn't close the laptop. She just sat there under the fluorescent light with sawdust on her sleeves and let the math be what it was. Thursday afternoon, she called the landlord and asked for 2 more weeks. He said someone else had already been asking about the space. Friday was Friday. That same Tuesday, Walter went back to Cascade to sort some paperwork on the desk. He overheard the floor manager on the phone, frustrated. A restorer had just pulled out of a contract to assess and prep a full estate lot coming in from Lake Oswego, 17 pieces. Needed someone by Thursday. Walter thought about the woman in the flannel shirt. The small leather notebook she'd had on her lap all morning, catalog photos tucked inside, restoration notes in the margins, dates and grain patterns, and finish codes written in pencil. He pulled up her website, showed the manager. Cascade called Nora on Wednesday morning, 17 pieces. $6,800 total, half up front, start Thursday. She paid both months of back rent before she hung up the phone. Walter stopped by the workshop that afternoon. He looked around at the tools and the half-finished chairs and the notebook sitting open on her bench. He pointed at it.
That little book of yours, that's what did it.
Nora picked it up, set it back down. My wife gave me that notebook, she said. Walter nodded slowly. Mine would have liked you. If this hit you somewhere real, send it to someone who needs to hear it today.